Yesterday, the Foreign Secretary told European media that Brexit would probably mean leaving the customs union. Can the Prime Minister confirm whether this is the case?
I think the right honourable gentleman was trying to get two issues in there. Can I just say on the issue of the Chagos Islanders, there will be a written ministerial statement that will be in the House later today, so everybody will be able to see the position that the government is taking on that particular issue. On the whole question of the customs union, of the trading relationships that we have with the European Union and with other parts of the world once we have left the European Union, we are preparing carefully for the formal negotiations, but we're preparing carefully for the formal negotiations. What we want to ensure is that we have the best possible trading deal with the European Union once we have left.
Enemy Corbyn!
I asked the Prime Minister, actually, about the Foreign Secretary's remarks about leaving the customs union. He's only a few places down from her. Mr. Speaker, would it be in order for the Foreign Secretary to come forward and tell us what he actually said? I'm sure we would all be better informed if he did. Earlier this week, Mr. Speaker, a leaked memo said the government is considerably short of having a plan for Brexit. No common strategy has emerged, in part because of the divisions within the cabinet. If this memo is, as the Prime Minister's press department says, written by ill-informed consultants, could she put the government's plan and common strategy for Brexit before Parliament?
Honourable gentleman, yes, we do have a plan. Is to deliver the best possible deal in trading with and operating within the European Union. Our plan is to deliver control of movement from people from the European Union into the United Kingdom. Our plan is to go out there across the world and negotiate free trade agreements around the rest of the world. And this government is absolutely united in its determination to deliver on the will of the British people and to deliver Brexit. His shadow cabinet can't even decide whether it supports Brexit or not.
Enemy Corbyn!
Well, the word doesn't seem to have travelled very far, Mr. Speaker, and I have to say I sympathise with the Italian government minister this week who said about her government, somebody needs to tell us something, it needs to be something that makes sense. Isn't the truth that the government is making a total shambles of Brexit and nobody understands what a strategy actually is?
Of course, those in the European Union who we will be negotiating with will want us to set out at this stage every detail of our negotiating strategy. If we were to do that, it would be the best possible way of ensuring that we got the worst result for this country. That's why we won't do it.
Well, talking of worst results, Mr. Speaker, the Foreign Secretary has been very helpful on this week because he informed the world that Brexit means Brexit, we didn't know that before, and that beyond that we're going to make a Titanic success of it. Mr. Speaker, we have an International Development Secretary who's opposed to overseas aid. We have a Health Secretary who is running down our National Health Service. We have a Chancellor with no fiscal strategy. We have a Lord Chancellor who seems to have difficulty defending the judiciary. We have a Brexit team with no plan for Brexit, and as has just been shown, we have a Prime Minister who is not prepared to answer questions on what the actual Brexit strategy is. We need a better answer than she's given us.
tell the right honourable gentleman what we've got. We've got an International Development Secretary delivering on this government's commitment to spend 0.7% of GNI on international development. We've got a Health Secretary delivering on £10 billion extra funding for the health service. And we've got a Chancellor of the Exchequer making sure we have the stable economy that creates the wealth necessary to pay for our public services. But what we certainly have got is a leader of the opposition who's incapable of leading.